Well, happy Saturday morning, everybody. Darlene, my thoughts are with you today, and I hope everything goes well. It's a very sad thing that you have to do today, and I'm sorry that it has to be done. That's very sad. Hey, Dibble. Hey, TG. Yeah, TG in trouble already this morning. What else is new? Hey, Sam. Um, yeah, so it's Saturday morning. It's not going to be a long show. Again, I haven't the money for StreamYard yet. I don't want to use up all my time. Let me on for a little bit. It will be a rant. Hey, Terry. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah. So, I can't see very well this morning. I woke up about a half an hour ago. My eyes are just, oh my god. And my landlord finally changed the filter on my AC thing, so it shouldn't be too bad, but they're still bad. Apparently, I live in a dust bowl. Yeah, Terry. I like ranting raves. Yeah, well, this one's I held off. You know what I mean? I did the right thing. I held off. I gave notification of this person 3 times, and it still hasn't been fixed. So, what? Bam! You're getting put on blast, bitches. Yeah, it's just something that irritates me and shouldn't be done. Hey, Patrick. And now there's something else that's getting put on blast too that I just found out about like 15 minutes ago. But that's not a person; it's a company that I'm not very pleased with. Because apparently, when you ship something through pirate ship, hey, casual, the box can suddenly become 2+ inches bigger and it can suddenly gain weight. And then they charge you more because everything changed on the package that you shipped. Hey, Dibble. Not looking at chat. Sorry, but hey, y'all. Okay. Dibble is outside. Hey, Bonnie Boo. I got a notification from Pirate Ship that my 8x8 box that I sent to Victoria that everybody saw suddenly expanded to 10 point something by 10 point something else inches. And instead of being 13 ounces, it's 1.3 ounces, which changes it from, you know, regular ship to priority or whatever the fuck it is. So they charged me an extra $2.45. And I'm like, really? It's not a shrinky dink, you dicks. It didn't just suddenly expand and you're charging me a week later. Really? She got the package on Monday. So now you're charging me. All of a sudden, you've decided that the dimensions are different. It said right on the box 8x8x8. It was a fucking eBay box that I recycled and used again. I'm like, what the fuck? So now all of a sudden, it went from 8x8 to, I could tell you because the pirate ship sent me an adjustment notice. It dimensions changed from 8x8x8 to 10.6 by 10.4 by 8. And the weight changed from 13 ounces to 1.4 ounces. Considering the weight was actually 12.1 and I rounded it up to 13 so I wouldn't have that problem. Yeah, okay. But it changed it from first class to priority. See, even the cat thinks that's bullshit. So I'm like, how does a box dimensions change? Oh, really? Oh, that sucks. So now I have to take pictures of everything I ship. The problem is that if I use my disability card, which is what I had to use for pirate ship, they can't put the money back on that because only the government could put money back on my card. So, yeah. But I mean, that's bullshit. How the hell does a box dimension change? Hey, Brandon, it didn't Mighty Morphin Power, boom. The hell. So yeah, my 8 by 8 box. Apparently, it's a gremlin that got fed after midnight or something because it morphed into a 10 by 10 by 8 box. That's an odd shaped box. 10 point something by 10 point something. And the 10-inch dimensions aren't even the same. So all the sides of this box were different. I know, right, Paparon? I got to keep the Viagra away from the packages. Unfucking believable. Yes, relentless swearing. It happens. Wonder Twin boxes activate. Right? Unbelievable. So yeah, that was that. And the other thing is something that I've mentioned before, and it's unsolicited emails. Now, people that are in the reselling community, I know that oh, can they, Bonnie? Okay. Yeah, it is. I did, Patrick, but there's not going to be 2 inches difference between the inside and the outside of the box. The cardboard wasn't that thick, but I did, and it was just a little over 8 inches on each side. So, I mean, it was like maybe 8.2, 8.3 inches. So, yeah. But there wasn't a difference of 2 inches. The cardboard was not 2 inches thick on two sides and not one, because one side they said was still 8 inches. Yeah. Um, but yeah, people from the reselling community, I know that a lot of us get when people want to share out lives or auctions or whatnot, we get them in Messenger, we get them wherever. But the one thing that I can't stand, I can deal with Messenger because I can click on it briefly and see, oh, okay, that's blah blah blah. Oh, Victoria got her package. She got it a week ago. Well, she got it. It got delivered Monday. Pirate Ship is just as soon as I go to pay for more shipping, Pirate Ship is going to take that money. So nope, box wasn't bulging. It wasn't bulging. It wasn't sticking up. Nothing. Everything was taped perfectly. Yeah. Um. The one thing that I can't stand is unsolicited emails. Um. People that, for whatever reason, they get your email address and then start sending you emails about when they're going live or when they're having sales, especially if those if your email address was gotten, hmm, how do I put this, with subversive moves. Like someone says, "Hey, I want to. We should get together and do a show about jewelry design, or I'd like to talk to you about doing sales on my channel or doing sales together or whatever." And I'm like, "Hey, yeah, okay." And I give them my email address, and the next thing I know, there's no emails about any kind of collab. There's no emails about anything except them sending me emails about when they're live and when they're having a sale. Like, what the fuck? So, or just out of the blue, you start getting emails, especially from people you're not you know, yeah, you're not sub to, and you've never been to one of their lives. You've never even talked to this person in person, like online, whatever. And all of a sudden, you're getting solicited with their emails about when their shows are live and blah, blah. And you email them back and say, "Please take me," because I'm polite. I am. I have good customer service skills. So my first thing after ranting to myself, like, what the fuck is this? Is to email them and, reply to the email and say, "Can you please not send me emails?" You know, um, I would appreciate it if you would take me off your email list. I didn't ask for emails. If I'm sub to you, you're on my subscription list. I know when you're live. Um, so I don't need an email about it. If I want to be there, I'll be there. Please, I would appreciate it if you would not send me emails. Most of the people that have, hey, Bobby, most of the people that have suddenly started sending me emails out of the blue when I've requested to not be sent any more emails have complied without a problem. Um, this one is ignoring emails from me and continuing to send me unsolicited emails about their lives. I am not subscribed to this person. I've never been to any of this person's shows or lives or auctions or anything. They've, as far as I know, never been to my channel. I'm not really sure if they just grabbed my email, off one of my shows, which they never spoke up in, or if, someone else got it for them. I have no idea. But all of a sudden, I started getting emails about this person's shit. So I politely asked them to please, I hit reply and asked them to please take me off their email list. The next day, or 2 days later, whatever, I got another email. So I asked them again. I said, okay, this is the second time I'm asking you. Please stop sending me emails. And then again, I got another one. Hold on. Oh, okay. So, with me, 3 strikes, you're out. Y'all know this. Ah, what? No. um. So I was like, yeah, Patrick. Well, I could do that, but instead, I'm putting them out here on mine. If I stop getting distracted with messages, stop it. Squirrel. Uh, so after the third one, I was like, look, this is the third time I have asked you to please stop sending me emails. Stop it. You notice the tone is getting less and less polite because I'm not happy. So then I got another one, and I'm like, you know what? Fuck it, you're going on blast. So Okie Treasure Hunters, stop sending me fucking emails. I'm not subscribed to you. I don't go to your channel. I don't know if your content is good or not because I've never been there. I'm sure it's perfectly fine. I am not saying anything negative about your shows or your auctions or your items or any of that. But you're a fucking asshole to keep sending me fucking emails when I don't want them. So stop it. Ugh. So there is that. So, I have no idea why all of a sudden he started sending me emails. I do not know. Um, and I'm sure his content is perfectly fine, but it is not content I've already. Hey, Wings. Yeah, and I'm not the only one because Victoria mentioned too, or was it Victoria? I don't know. It was somebody that mentioned too that were getting emails from them and they've never, you know, um, I mean, what the hell? My email is not for you to send me all kinds of notifications about your fucking lives. My email is for email that I have actually requested, or for people that, my friends or whatever, to email me and say, hey, what's up? Or hey, I have a question. Or, it's not to, hey, I'm going live. I don't care. If I wanted to know when you were live, I would fucking say, hey, I'm going to subscribe to you. I'm going to hit the little bell so I get notifications, which, YouTube screws up anyway. But still, it shows up on my subscription list, my subscription tab. It shows up when your motherfucking ass is live. So stop sending me fucking emails. It's annoying because I have my email tab pulled up all the time because I have certain emails that I wait for. So it tells me when I have a new email. And I go and I check it, and you're wasting my fucking time because I'll get the notification that I got a new message, and I'll go and check it, and it's fucking you, and I don't give a fuck. So stop it. Like I said, I'm sure your content is great, but I've never been there. I've never asked for emails. It's pissing me off. And I understand that it's a business practice, but it's an annoying fucking business practice when you're sending me unsolicited emails. Don't solicit on my on my email. I don't like it. So, like I said, I'm sure his content is fine, and I'm not saying anything negative about his channel or his content or his products or any of that. It's just really annoying. I mean, it's like being on the call list to telemarketers and shit. You don't ask for the fucking calls, and trying to get off their list is impossible. Hey, Jennifer. So stop it. Really annoying. And I've had other people do that, but I've bought from them or whatnot, and uh, all of a sudden I'm getting emails. It's like I didn't ask for you to send me emails, and I didn't okay you to send me emails. You know, my email was given to you for my PayPal or my email contact in case there was a problem with my item, not so you could solicit your shit. Stop it. Really annoying. It's bad enough I got, I'll have like 4 or 5 people share out the same auction or live or whatever in my messenger, and I'm just like, I bing 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 bing, and I'm like, I'm constantly checking the messenger going, what's going on here? And it's, I've got 7 people that have just sent me the same link, you know. Are you kidding, casual? That's so rude. You talking about Oki? Yeah, that's not very ethical. You can't sell something and then decide, oh, I'm not going to sell it because it's worth more than what I got for it when they've already paid for it. What the fuck? See, I don't know anything about that. I've never been to the channel. I've never been used his email for porn subscription. Dibble, you are cruel. You are a wicked little thing, aren't you? But yeah, I mean, you know, it just like I said, I personally don't have any experience with him whatsoever. I know that Brian, is it Watt or Voight? VOGT. I know he was moderating for him, which is fine because he's mentioned it in um in chats and stuff. But I personally have, yeah, but Dibble, you got an email. So you know, you could still get hit with stuff that you didn't ask for too. I mean, pew pew. But I mean, for Oki Treasure Hunter to be sending me emails when I've never purchased anything from him. I've never given him my email. I've never asked for email notifications. Oki Treasure Hunter, Jennifer. I asked him 3 times to stop sending me emails, and he's still sending them. So he got put on blast. I mean, it's ridiculous. You know, just stop. And if someone requests that they be taken off your email list, just take them off the email list. Why are you ignoring my requests? Because especially with me, that's going to put your name out on blast on my channel. I don't give 3 fucks. Bam, 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 you're on blast. I gave you 3 chances and you're still sending me your fucking emails. So congratulations. Fucking ridiculous. I mean, if you're going to be so rude that you just send people emails about shit they could care flying fuck about, the least you could do is take them off the list when they don't drop his fucking link in my chat. What the hell, TG? I'm not advertising for that motherfucker. Nope. Yeah, wings. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, my email is in the description of my chats. You know what I mean? So anybody can grab it, but that doesn't mean that you can just take my. I did have somebody that said, "Hey, I want to collab with you," or we should talk, and it's really cool that you make jewelry, and we should get together and talk, and if you give me your email, I'll contact you. And I did, and they never contacted me about what they said, but I suddenly started getting emails about their damn sales. And I'm like, no, this is not why you, I mean, that's very deceptive. That tells me that you're not very ethical or honest. So I'm not buying from you anyway. So stop sending me the emails about your sales because I'm not, nope. So casual, something that sells for $1, they can't ship it for $1 because the shipping isn't $1. I mean, they could sell the item for $1, but you're still going to have to pay what it shipping unless they say it's free shipping. Or if they say it's, $1 shipping. If they say that, then yeah. But if they're selling an item for $1, you're going to have to pay regular shipping if shipping is extra. That's not being unethical. However, if they charge more for shipping, I've had some channels, and now that I deal with shipping, I've had a channel that charged me $5 for shipping, and I know it only costs them $3.50. So right, right. Don't bill for more than the sold price. So, but yeah, I mean, I understand business practice, and you're trying to get your name out there to as many people as possible. I do understand that. But if someone requests you to take their name off, take their fucking name off the list. Stop. I mean, I know you've got it all stuck somewhere in a fucking address book with all of these, like an email group or whatever. Take my fucking name out of it. How difficult is that? You made the effort to put my name in there without me asking. Now that I've asked, you can make the effort to take it the fuck off. So ridiculous, Yeah, shipping's way more than $1. But yeah, I agree. If you sell something, if something is sold in an auction or buy it now for a certain price, then yes, that is what you should get charged. Hey, Danny Mae. When I go through Pirate Ship, Danny Mae, there's no mention of taxes. Pirate Ship gives me a quote, and that's the price that I ship it for. So I don't know what other people are doing, but now Pirate Ship has decided that they can change the size of the box that I sent a week ago and the weight and then charge me. And granted, for most people, $2.45 wouldn't be much, but for me, that's a lot, So, good morning, Danny Mae. What's up, bitch? So, Okie Treasure Hunter, take me off your fucking email list. I'm tired of fucking deleting your shit. And you're pissing me off. And if I have to put you on blast every fucking live I go, that I'm on, and go to your live and tell you to take me the fuck off your list and disrupt your business in order to tell you to take care of your business, then that's what's going to happen. I didn't want to disrupt any of his stuff. So, I didn't go and tell him, please take me off the list. But if I keep getting his emails, that's what it's going to come down to. And I don't want to do that because that's interfering with someone's ability to make money. You know what I mean? And I don't want to do that. So I'm not that kind of person. But if you're going to keep pissing me off, it's going to happen. And I swear to God, if I get blocked on your goddamn channel and you still send me fucking emails, oh my God, my head's going to explode. So we'll see what happens. But I don't want to see any more Okie Treasure Hunter fucking emails, Yeah, you could, Jennifer. I don't want to ignore them. I want them to stop. It's my email, and I have the right to not have that crap in my email. I'll just end up putting his email in spam, and he'll get in trouble that way. I don't care. But I shouldn't have to. I did not ask for his emails. I could see it from like random spam people or random companies or whatever, but this is somebody that's in our community. I did not ask to get put on any kind of email list, notification list, or any of that shit. He should be honoring my request, 3 requests to stop sending me emails, and he's not. So, nope. It's not the point. Blocking it, ignoring it, it's not the point. The point is I have asked him to stop, and he's not stopping. And that's fucking rude. So, now he's on blast. Like I said, his content might be fine. I don't know anything about his business practices except what Casual just put in there. And man, if that's the fact, if he makes a habit of that, then he got bigger things to worry about than me putting him on blast for his emails. But right? I'd rather continue ranting. Blocking is not the point. The point is that I asked him 3 times to stop sending me unsolicited emails. I did not ask to be sent his emails. I did not give him my email address to get sent any emails. I didn't give him my email address at all. So Right, Patrick? That's my point. Is I can block it, yeah, but I've asked to be taken off the list, and he didn't. Didn't even have the courtesy of replying to the email, let alone doing what I asked. He was still sending me emails. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, it's like other people can do whatever they want, and you just have to do cleanup. You know what I mean? Uh, It's like if someone showed up and started throwing, eggs at your house, you just gonna ignore them and then just go clean up the mess when they're gone. Not me. I'd be out there with a damn paintball gun shooting their asses. You know what I mean? Morning, Susanna. I mean, hey Ted. Certain things you just it's not right. Right? A lot of people just still like, oh, I'll just ignore it, or oh, I'll block it, or whatever. That's fine, and that's an option. But I shouldn't have to. He should be considerate enough to take me off the list that he was inconsiderate enough to just put me on the first place without me wanting to be there. You know, I mean, I know there are companies that will buy your information from other companies and send you all kinds of shit. And those people I block because they don't answer shit either. But this is someone in our community. This isn't some faceless corporation or company. You know what I mean? This is somebody that is in the reselling community, and they should have the respect for other people. One, not put them on an unsolicited list, and two, take them off if they ask. You know, the fuck? It's rude, and I do not like rudeness. So, yeah. All right, I'm done fucking ranting for now, I suppose. Unless someone brings it up again. And then I might continue on. I have no fucking idea. Anything could happen. You never know. But today I will be working on my I will be working on one of my designs that I'm making for the morning Barbara. Making for the crafting challenge, Mr. Jim. Papa Ron. I don't know. Danny May, say hi to Papa Ron before he cries. I know, right, Jennifer? Dibble drop of the F bomb. I see him every once in a while, TG, and I'm just kind of like, nah. Hi, Tina. Yell at Susanna. She does that shit all the time. Well, Susanna shares things in my messenger, and although a bit annoying, I can deal with that. But because the people that she sends me notification and shares things out, I'm already subscribed to them, so I know when they're live. I don't really need someone sending me a notice in my email or a notice in my messenger, but it's okay because she's not the only one that does it. I end up like for her shows and for like Tania's auctions and whatnot. I end up getting like 4 or 5 different people, um, 4 or 5 different people sending me those links. She doesn't send me in the emails. Rhonda. Susanna, don't you tell Tina to be quiet. She don't know how to be quiet in my chat. Stop that. No, I mean, and it's not just Susanna. I get a lot of different people. Hell, I get people sending me stuff in Messenger, and I don't even know who the fuck they are. And I'm like, who the fuck is this sending me a notification for something? I'm like, what the hell? You know? Yeah, and I understand it as a business practice. I do understand it as a way to get your name out there, but you know, It's it's a little annoying when it happens multiple times a day by multiple people, and my messenger is going crazy, and I'm just like, oh my god, people, if I wanted to be there, I would be there. Excuse me, but that's Tig's blanket, and you will be nice to that blanket because Tig is my baby. Susanna, don't get me wrong, I love you, and I don't get ranting annoyed with things shared in my messenger. I understand what people are doing. It's just I am subscribed to all of the people that you send me notices for. So I either get a notification or they're on my subscription list. So of course she will. So I just Susanna doesn't go stealing people's emails and sending them emails out of the blue about stuff either, which is good. Don't do that, Susanna. That's bad. Um, you know, I mean, I could see if it was a special, something special, some kind of sale that's never been done or item that's really awesome, or I could see maybe sending an unsolicited email once just to notify people that they have this really awesome thing, but continuously sending me emails that you're live and you're have an auction and I don't give a fuck, Okie. Stop it. I do too. I do too, Rhonda. I love Susanna. I do. So, but sometimes I sit here and I'm like, why am I sub to these people when I'm just getting notified constantly when they're live in my messenger, my emails? You know what I mean? I'm like, why do I bother subbing to them and having them on a subscription list? I get irritated at some of the stupidest things, though. I mean, I do. I mean, I get irritated at the minions and everybody else. Well, not everybody, but most people seem to like them. I think they're annoying. Um, Little shit irritates me, and it ends up blowing up into a huge issue, and that's how I am. So if you don't like it, don't listen. That aha commercial is still driving me nuts. I know, Susanna, it's to remind people, but I mean, for me, I actually check my subscription list every half an hour or so because there are people that I'm subscribed to, but I don't have the notification thing, you know, um, clued up because otherwise I'd just be getting bombed. So I do actually, and I don't know if anybody else does that, but I do actually check my subscription list. I have that tab pulled up all the time, um, and I just refresh it. So um, so I'll know when people that I'm subscribed to but don't get notifications for. I'll know when they go live. Um, but I don't know how many people do that. So if I didn't do that, then the reminders would actually be very helpful to me. So it's just me. It just you don't have to send me reminders, but I don't mind if you do. I know that you get going down a list and boom, boom, boom. Hey, Ashley. Um, yeah, and again, YouTube does screw up notifications. So for people that don't have it that don't check their subscription list constantly, um, it's very helpful, you know. Oh, Susanna, Papa Ron wants you to put him on the list. So put Papa Ron on your list and you can notify him when people go live and when you go live. There you go. He's not getting messages. And Ashley, you know what? I don't make people blue, especially if they sit there and say I'm not blue, because that's just don't beg for a wrench on my channel, you won't get one. That's how it works. Um, Yeah, exactly, Patrick. If you've requested, and I did it politely the first 2 times, and the second time it was in all capital letters, and I still ended up getting another email from them. So, right, Rhonda, I've gotten messages when I'm in the chat. I'm chatting, and I get a notification from who else does it? Wes. Wes will do it too, and I'll get a notification for that live that I'm currently typing in the chat, and it's so funny, and I laugh. I'm like, "Hello, can you not see me?" So, yeah, exactly, TG. They shouldn't misuse people's information. I mean, you get, you give people your email address because it's part of it's just part of the information that you're supposed to give somebody. However, with Okie Treasure Hunter, I never sent him my email. I never gave him my email for any reason. I can only assume that either he got it from someone else or, he grabbed it off my lives. Um, for what, the express purpose of putting me on a list I didn't ask to be on. That right there is not only rude, but it's ballsy rude. You know what I mean? So, this moment of silence brought to you by fucking nobody. Okay. Just me not being able to talk and read at the same time this morning. So, Why would you message yourself? You weirdo. Well, Patrick, I am offended. Pay attention. Damn. Yeah, Wings. I mean, it, it's very aggressive. You know what I mean? For them to just go around and grab people's emails and whatnot and just start sending you shit when you have no idea who this person is. Hey, Brandon. I think I said hi to you already, but I'll be Victoria and say hi to you twice today. I have actually been working on my designs for the craft challenge. Hi, Susanna.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I am okay. Once I can see, I'll be great.
Why? What do you see?
My eyes are blurry today, just allergies and whatnot.
Do you have glasses?
Yeah,
Put your glasses on.
they're on. They're not helping.
Oh. Well, no, I'm coming on here to defend my fingertips because I do. I know I go into Messenger. I if I've ever done it in email, I don't even know if I have. I usually will not do it. I don't believe ever. But in
Yeah.
Messenger, yeah, absolutely. If somebody is new, whatever, yes, I will send them in Messenger. And you know what? They can block me. I don't care. But that's my job. That's my job, even though it's my job.
Who the fuck hired you to do that?
Myself. I'm my own.
Oh. Hi, Kathy, my groovy giggle girl. Yeah, I don't have a problem with the messenger, although sometimes if I get multiples from, if I get the same link from 5 or 6 different people, especially if I'm already there,
Mm-hmm.
it's a little annoying, but I don't.
And I've done that. I know I have. Like I go to someone's live or see that they're going live and all of a sudden I hit share and I'll just go down my whole list of Messenger. And that's why what I did was, because I've done it before, and then other people just started talking in that link, and I was like, I don't want no talking. This is just a link that everybody could use just to share out this one specific link if something's going on.
Tina just said me. I hired her.
Thank you, baby.
Yeah, I mean, the one time that made me laugh, and it was on a Wednesday, and I forget what the link was that you sent me, but it was for a show that was at 2 o'clock, and it was about 5 minutes before I was going live at 2 o'clock. I'm
Was
sitting
it?
there going, I was thinking, and it made me laugh out loud. I'm like, honey, I'm going live at the same time that show is, and you just sent me the link, and you do the
Uh,
community news, so you should have known.
but I probably sent you your own link too.
No, you didn't.
I didn't.
Nope. I'm not sure what show it was to or whose channel it was to, but I was just like, hello, I'm going live at the same time. I can't be there.
I don't know.
It was funny. It made me laugh.
And I see, and that's why I just go down the list. I don't even read. I just hit send, 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 send. And that's why Rhonda gets it all the time, because she's on that send, 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 send fingertip.
Right.
But
Which,
yeah,
wait, which fingertip is Rhonda on?
she's on my pointer.
Love you, Rhonda.
Absolutely. Poor Rhonda. Rhonda, everything that I ever get, like, whatever it is for me to save, I send it to Rhonda because I know it's there. She's like, what the fuck is this for? I said, shut up. It's just so I know where it is. Oh my God, that poor girl.
Patrick says, but let me ask, if someone asks you to remove them, do you? Like if they ask you to stop sending them, reminders in Messenger?
Yes, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, in Messenger, absolutely. And an email for community news, I get that a lot because I go around and I grab everyone's email. For on Sundays, everyone will get that email
I don't get
saying
an email for community news.
no, because I send it to you on Messenger. I don't want to bombard you with both of them.
I appreciate that.
So that's what I do. And people have said, could you take me off that list? I'm like, absolutely. So
Yeah.
I take them off the list. Yeah.
Yeah,
100%.
and I agree, Patrick. That is the right thing to do. I mean, if somebody puts you on a list, or you put somebody on a list, and you ask to be removed and they don't do it, that's just fucking rude. I mean, yeah, I asked them 3 times. I asked Okie Treasure Hunter. I replied to 3 different emails and asked them to stop sending me emails. The first 2 were worded very, very politely. The third one, not so much, because I'm now getting irritated. And so now they're on blast because they sent me one again.
Yeah.
And
Oh, right.
I
See,
never asked. Sorry, go ahead.
no. Go ahead, honey.
I never asked to be on. I never asked to be on any of their email lists at all. To be, I'm not even sub to Okie Treasure Hunter. I've never been any of their lives, and yet and I'm not the only one whose email they grabbed. Some people have no idea who they are, and they're getting emails from them. That's cute, Rhonda. I just opened that in my email. That's adorable. Fuck you. Um,
Yeah.
so
Totally understand. What was I going to say? Oh, Rhonda. Yeah, Rhonda, I made that new group, but I didn't add you because you're already in a different group. I'm trying to delete all those chats that I had going because I keep making new chats and I don't know that I'm doing that. So I'm trying to be more careful. And I didn't add you on that link dropping because I know you have a lot of links already being dropped to you. So I didn't want to add to your frustration. Bobby, you're in that group too. You get those messengers. It's all the messengers.
I know. I all of a sudden got messages from another group, And I was like, oh, another Susanna group. Okay. Like,
It's called the
sure.
dream. The link to YouTube shows. That's what it's called. I have a whole bunch of people on that.
Yeah. Yeah, I get a bing every time someone leaves the group, so that's fun.
See? And that's what you can do is if you don't want to be in the group, you
Yeah.
can take yourself out and that's okay. I
Yep.
don't mind. I just want to be fair to everyone and let everyone know what's going on with show.
Rhonda, how many people left that group already? I don't know.
No, I don't think anyone left that group yet.
Yeah.
They did?
Yeah.
You did?
I didn't. No.
Oh, that's okay. I don't
Uh,
know.
let me see. One. I think two people have left on that it's notified me of anyway.
Oh, okay. So Rhonda just said Susanna has made more groups than Facebook knows.
Right?
Oh my god.
Whoever taught Susanna how to make a messenger group, stop that.
See, when you have too much time on your hand, you keep playing. So, oh, let's add this one. Oh, let's.
That's funny. But
Oh,
I mean, like with messenger groups. Oh, sorry. So damn tired. With messenger groups or Facebook groups, you can remove yourself. You know what I mean? People can add you, which I have yelled at other people for adding me to groups without asking me first. Nobody on YouTube, but it was people that were on my Facebook before I even started YouTube. And all of a sudden I was in like 10 different groups and I'm like, what the hell? I didn't ask. I'm getting all these all these posts and stuff for groups and I'm like, why am I getting these in my on my wall? And um it turns out it was one person that just decided I needed to be in all these groups. And I'm like, who the fuck are you to decide I need to be in that group? You know what I mean? So I was like, why are you? Well, because I thought it would help you. Help me with what? Not being able to see the posts I want to see? I'm like, don't add me to a group unless you asked me about it. Just send me the link to the group and I'll decide if I want. You know what I mean? And it was because most of the groups weren't something I'd be interested in, or they were things that the people in them were very rude. And I'm like, why would I want to be in this group full of rude people? I'm like, no. So, but it wasn't anybody on YouTube that did that. Um, I don't have a problem with being added to your multiple messenger groups, Susanna. I have no problem with that. I
yeah.
just let it roll. I let it roll, you know. But there was this one person who just kept adding me to Facebook groups, and I'm like, stop that. I finally unfriended them and blocked them, so they stopped doing that. I'm like,
Yeah, I have to be taught, Rhonda, to message myself. I don't know how to do that. I can do everything else, but I don't know how to do that.
I actually have another Facebook. I can't access the account itself because it won't. Every time I try, it doesn't ask me for the password or the email. It asks me for the phone number, and I'm like, "Hello, I made that in 2010. I have no idea what my phone number was at the time, and I never used my phone number to access that Facebook account, so I don't know why they're asking me for it. But I can email that account, and it comes up in my messenger. So I'm basically emailing myself or messaging myself. So whenever I have to save something, I just message my other account.
Hey, I've like when I go crazy on Messenger to like to send. When I was doing that before, my kids would get it and they're like, "Who the hell is this, mom? Why should I be there?" Like, "Oh no, I just sent it to you by mistake." And they're like, "Okay." And then the following week, "Mom, do I need to go there?"
Yeah,
Okay, okay, I get it. I get it.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, seriously, this person who I barely knew, it was just somebody that I met through another friend or whatever. Um, it's like we had one conversation in a post or something. Like, we commented back and forth for like 30 seconds, and all of a sudden they're my new best friend, and I'm like, okay. And they just started instead of just sending me the link, to a group so I could check it out. They were adding me to the group, and I'm like, no, 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 that's not how it works. So I had to end up putting them on blast on Facebook and ended up blocking them because they were just annoying as fuck.
Oh, well.
It's not you I'm talking about dating May. It was before it was even on YouTube. This was like 7 or 8 years ago, you know? It's
Yes, Bobby. Me and Nikki were in our own bubble. It's okay. I like a bubble.
Danny May, shut the fuck up. Papa Ron. Now you see my Facebook phobia. I'm already talking to myself. Yeah, it just, I mean, I don't know. Oh, and yes, I do have another commercial that I'm irritated about. They now have golf clubs with the name Stealth on them. What are you doing? Sneaking up on the fucking golf ball? The hell? Why do you need to name something Stealth for golf? It's already putting you to sleep. Okay, I'm done.
Nana sent me the StreamYard link in text.
Hi, Irene.
Link. Send it to myself. Get on my laptop and click the link. It kind of makes sense. That's a lot of process there. It's just easier to just copy it and put it in your name. And me, I go to your name and see that it's there. It's a lot of different steps there, Rhonda. Why can't I just keep doing the way I want to do it and just send it to you?
But if she copied it and sent it to you in your messenger, it's already there. So you wouldn't have to copy it and send it to yourself.
No, because sometimes I get it on one device. And when I go to my computer, my Mac, it's not on my Mac. That specific thing. Oh, like if I get sent to my my phone,
yeah.
My phone is not hooked up to the computer through my phone contacts or whatever, the messenger. So I have to go into my contacts and then send it to Facebook Messenger, and then that's where I add it to.
All right, I have to make a comment here. TG, no woman ever wants to be called anything associated with tuna. So saying Tina the tuna is going to get your ass hurt all the way there in Wales. So you might want to take that out of there. And Tina's saying something about ribs, so now I'm hungry.
Ribs?
Yeah.
What is she talking about ribs for?
I don't know. She just put in ribs and everybody's going crazy over ribs. And for some reason, TG put Tina the tuna. Yeah, it's not anything that any woman wants to be associated with.
No, don't say that. Rhonda, she does not like that at all. She gets so upset.
Why are you calling Tina a warthog? And it hasn't, you left off the other A. Timmy, get out of there. Weirdo dog. Why are we calling Tina a warthog? That's rude.
I don't know.
I don't know this story. Otherwise, I wouldn't be asking.
Ribs at the market? No, I don't want ribs. No, don't get ribs.
I would love to have ribs, but I can't eat them because I have no teeth to get the meat off the ribs. Okay, if you didn't tell her the story, then she wouldn't understand. So that's why I'm in the dark. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh.
Dibble wants ribs. But Pumbaa actually has 2 A's. Just saying. Y'all are weird. All I know is that I highly doubt anybody wants to be called tuna. So don't do that, TG. That's very rude. TG. Oh, now Papa Ron wants ribs too.
Oh, jeez.
You're gonna end up having ribs for dinner, Susanna.
Uh-oh. Oh, Tina, Booby wants a case of Diet Coke. Can you pick it up for her too?
I'll take some Pepsi.
It is, Rhonda. It's 100% better saying than the other word.
Right, Dibble? Tuna is good, just not as a nickname. It has a funny ring to it. Yeah, so will your ears when she boxes you with them. Patrick, are you sure? Really? Chicken? Haven't you had enough problems with discount chicken, Patrick?
So what else are you doing there, Kodi, today?
I'm gonna be working on my design for the jewelry challenge, the crafting challenge.
How's that coming?
It's coming good. Coming
Good.
good. Getting there. I have the design for one of them all planned out. The other one, I'm not sure how I'm gonna go about it, but I'll get there.
Awesome.
So, yeah. Dibble bought a brisket yesterday to cook. I've been living on cheese sandwiches, so I'm eating vicariously through other people.
Did you say grilled cheese sandwiches?
No, I can't eat grilled cheese actually because I can't chew the melted cheese, but I've been eating cheese sandwiches.
Oh, cheese.
Yeah. I had a craving for grilled cheese not too long ago, like about a month ago. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna make grilled cheese. And no, not the same person as always, Rhonda. Damn. Um, and so I made grilled cheese sandwich and I couldn't chew it and I almost choked to death on the cheese because I couldn't chew up the melted cheese.
Oh,
It's hard to chew things up when you don't have teeth.
okay.
So yeah, I can't make grilled cheese anymore. But I can eat regular cheese sandwiches.
Can you
So
false teeth?
no.
Why?
Because I can't one get to the dentist and two can't afford to pay for anesthesia. My dental doesn't cover it. So I need oral surgery. Wes got in trouble for posting links. Cajun, the person that has been here that made me rant was Okie Treasure Hunter. Because I've asked 3 times to be taken off the unsolicited email list. And they still sending me emails. So asshole got put on blast. Why would he get in trouble for dropping links? I don't get it. You mean he got in trouble from YouTube for dropping links or from someone's channel?
Who?
Wes.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah. Chris said he got in trouble for posting links.
Wow. I don't know.
Well, that sucks.
I don't think anyone should be dropping links while you're on an auction. That's for sure.
No, the only links that should get dropped during an auction are the person who's auctioning at the time.
Exactly. I agree with that 100%.
Yeah, like if you were presenting and then your link would get dropped, and then when I was presenting, my link would get dropped.
Yeah.
It was no auction. Okay, so it wasn't at an auction.
Oh.
But if it was at a live, I mean, there's no reason not to talk about it if it was done live. It's kind of silly.
I have it right here, Rhonda. I'm looking.
Patrick. If you or a loved one been the victim of unwanted spam, then call our law office. Patrick, you're silly.
But
if it was on a live, then why would you be zipping your mouth? I don't get it.
I do have to say something to that with the whole link dropping. Like on Mondays, right? It's community news. Rhonda drops all the links of people that I'm talking about, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what's the title of that show? It's community news.
Right.
So I ask people to drop their links at first. And then while we're doing the show, because Rhonda's dropping the links.
Right.
Afterwards, I mean, after I'm done with community news, and I mean, thank God for Rhonda. She does it just as much as I do. After she's done dropping the links from community news, and whoever wants to drop it, they drop their links because it says community news. That's a place to drop your links. if someone keeps promoting and saying, drop your links, this show is about dropping your links. Okay. And then at the same instance, you can't drop your link because this person, well, let me backtrack here. I'm trying to be very careful with how I say this. So there's a thing out there. It's saying that people shouldn't drop their own links because if you drop your link and somebody goes to it, and the count gets screwed up, or you don't get sub, or whatever the case may be. But if somebody else drops your link, right,
Right.
that sub will stick. So if this
Yeah, I don't
person,
really get that. I don't really get that because I mean the whole thing about YouTube and getting subs is self promotion. So
right,
why would it screw it up if you drop your own link? That makes no sense to me.
exactly. So I don't believe what this person is saying, because that it's common sense. Like, what? I don't understand that.
Yeah.
But in this person's show too is constantly for people to be, it's a platform for people to drop links and get recognized and whatnot. If you can't drop your own link and somebody else drops it for you, how are you going to tell this person to stop dropping links? I don't understand that.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying? I think I went around it in a kind of weird way, I guess.
Susanna, we're so used to that with you. It made perfect sense. Don't worry about it. Continue.
Like it makes sense to me. Like, okay, your show is about promoting, but someone comes in and drops someone's link and you're told not to drop a link. I
Yeah.
I don't understand that. I don't care if that person is in my life. If someone else is dropping that person's link, that's fine. I can care less. It's about
Yeah.
promoting other people.
Right.
Oh,
Well, I mean, with my lives are just random chats. It's me ranting about weird and stupid shit for everything from commercials to unsolicited emails to, just letting people have a platform to do whatever. So I don't mind if links are dropped in my chat. However, if I had a scheduled show, like as an example, since Danny May is in the chat right now, if I was still doing the paranormal show with her and we were switching channels so that sometimes it was on hers and sometimes on mine,
mm-hmm.
and it's a what I consider a platform show. So it is a subjected show that is about something specific. If people started dropping links while that show was going on, I would be pissed. Now, before or after, that's fine. But once that show starts, pay the fuck attention or get the fuck up.
Right.
You can drop links before, you can drop links after, but during the show, you should be respectful and be watching the show. Now, see, it doesn't matter in my chats because we just talk about random shit. But, and I have asked people at Danny Mae's shows to please not drop links during the show, to wait until the show is done and then drop links at the end. Um, and people have gotten irritated and been like, who's the actual moderator in this channel? And Danny May turned around and said, well, Kodi has, the last say and things that go on in the chat. And I'm sitting over here behind my screen going, neener, 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 bitch. Because I am petty like that. But yeah. So, and that person ended up leaving not saying anything again because they weren't allowed to just do whatever they wanted in someone else's channel. And it's like, there are rules.
Right, Patrick, you're right. There's so many layers and no clear cut instructions. What we think is not necessary in how the algorithm works.
Yeah.
So I don't know. If I'm not in someone's chat and someone drops my link, I am like, oh my God, thank you so much. If
Right.
someone comes in my chat and is dropping someone else's link, that's awesome. But there's a but. And I've seen this. And I this I don't agree with. Someone that never comes into your chat and comes in because they're having a special event and make nice and just because they want to drop that link and then they're gone. Do you understand that? That irritates me. Like, are you serious? You never come in for anything, for anybody or supporting anything, but you're coming in now and being very nice just to drop a link because you're promoting something that you're on.
Exactly. It's like, hi everybody. I'm never here, but I figured I'd drop in for 30 seconds, drop my link, and then leave.
Yeah. Right, Irene? Irene knows what I'm talking about too.
I mean, there's a time and place for dropping links. During an auction is not the time to drop links, especially to other auctions. Oh my God, that pisses me off so bad. Because I don't go to very many auctions. I don't, because I can't buy things, and I can only support so much without my depression getting me because I can't buy anything. Hey, Shirley. But I've been at auctions where all of a sudden someone will come in and be like, "Oh, so and so's live right now, and they're having an auction." They drop the link. And it's how fucking rude is that? You're basically like walking into a store and going, "Hey, so and so was having a huge sale. Let's go over there," and taking this person's audience, their potential customers, and to having them go to somebody else's channel. It's very rude. And I cannot stand it when I see auction links or links dropped when someone is actually promoting an item. Now, if you have a break in between items, or you're taking a small break during presenting or whatever, and you say, okay, if you have links, go ahead and drop them now. And once we get started again, please don't drop any links. I mean, people need to respect the channel owners and people that are running the whole thing, and a lot of times they don't, and it just irritates the shit out of me. Shirley, you are more than welcome to drop your link because that's this kind of show.
Well, just Shirley, you just got a subscriber, honey. I just subscribed to you. There you go.
Yeah, exactly, Cajun. Kathy is a rock star. Yeah, Patrick, it's definitely cop blocking on other channels to go in and promote someone else's, live. Now, I will flip over during my show, or when I'm, getting ready to end it or whatever. I will flip over to my subscription list. I will hit refresh, and I'll tell people who's live at the time so that, they can run over and check out somebody else's channel if they want to. But doing that, promoting other things during an auction. I mean, this is someone's ability to make money. This is how they're generating an income. So to go in and interfere with that is just really, really rude. I don't know. It's just there's a certain level of ethics that you need to have in business, whether it's business on YouTube or business in an actual store or whatever. Wait, Danny Mae, did you just wait? I have to read that because it's jumping around. Johnny had to tell people to stop promoting, dropping links for other channels for people that would never subscribe to him. So if you're not subscribed to Johnny, you can't drop a link, or you can't drop links to people that aren't subscribed to him. That's weird. That doesn't really sound right either. Because I might like somebody's channel that Johnny's never heard of, and I might want to promote it, so I can't because they're not subscribed to him. That's like selective promotion. I don't know. That's kind of weird. Right? You don't know who is and who isn't subscribed because some people have it set for private, so you can't see when they're subscribed. Papa Ron, right? 151 people waiting to see that first video. Let's go. I mean, I love Cajun, I do, but I don't get that. That's like selective promotion, and just because someone's not subscribed to him, you can't promote them. It seems odd. Oh, okay. No, he said that the same thing I did. People who don't come on his show other than to drop the link. Yeah, I get that. I get that. Come on his show other than. Welcome back. You mute your YouTube.
Yeah, I just muted it. What I was trying to say, and I don't know why it stopped. The mic stopped, but there's people that I promote on Monday morning on my community news that don't even come into my lives or don't come into community news or anything like that. But I know I'm subscribed to them, but I believe that these people don't even know Paper and Moose. Okay. I don't think Paper and Moose is subscribed to me, but I still promote her. Do you
I've
know what I
never heard of them.
Paper and Moose? She's amazing. She's, oh my God. Like, I still promote her. Like, she
Yeah.
told me once, yes, could you please do that? I was like, absolutely, I'll put you on my list. I can probably guarantee you 99.9% that she's not subscribed to me. But that's okay, because it's community news. It's about everyone. It's not about who I'm subscribed to or who likes me or who I like or whatever. If you send me your information, I'm putting it out there.
Yeah.
Right, Irene? See, Irene knows who Paper Moose is. She's awesome. I love watching her.
Well, I agree that people that don't usually or that you don't usually see coming in your shows or whatever, for them to just pop in, drop a link, and leave is rude.
Hmm.
But like you were saying with this, we'll use Paper Moose as an example. Say Irene came into my show, which hi Irene, who she is, and wanted to drop their link. This is somebody I've never heard of, so I know they're not subscribed to me. Um, but Irene is recommending them, so she drops their link. Which Irene, you're more than welcome to do if you want to do that. Um, you know, I have no problem with that because they like their channel, so they're dropping their link so to share it with other people. I have no personally have no problem with that. I think that's what the whole thing is about, is to share out things that you enjoy for other people to check out to see if they like it too. Um,
Absolutely. 100%.
you know, for somebody to come in and self promote, just they've never come to your channel and just, hey, I'm going to use this as a platform to get my word up. That's kind of rude. I've seen that happen in Victoria's morning show. Someone who, hasn't been there in a year, all of a sudden they pop in and she's all happy to see them. And they're like, yeah, I have this show that's coming up. And bam, they drop the link. And then that's all they say. They don't say anything else. They're gone. It's like, what the hell? You know? So, right, Papa Ron?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. But if somebody has a channel that they enjoy, watching, I mean, I love watching Black Opal Direct. I love watching Dustin, um, or Derek, or whatever the hell is Justin. I love watching Justin cut opals and polish them and cabochon them. And I mean, it's amazing what he can find out of this little ugly chunk of rock, and all of a sudden it's gorgeous. And but not everybody is subscribed to him, and I would absolutely share his link out with, hey, I just watched him cut this absolutely amazing opal. you know
Yep.
I would absolutely promote him as a channel to check out. um
I don't know. I don't do selfish very well. So I don't know.
yeah,
Because
as long as Rhonda, as long as it's not in the middle of an auction or in the middle of a topic show.
right.
um
That's
you
exactly what
know
I said. Yep.
but there again, as a channel owner, you have to specify that when your live starts. If you're doing an auction, you have to, and it's sad to say you have to specify when you're doing an auction. Please don't drop links while bidding is going on, while we're showing items, during sales. You shouldn't have to say that, but you do, because just like with the signs, please don't eat the Ural cakes. There is a reason.
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Anyway, you're right. It is my choice, and
Yeah.
that's how I do it. And it is my channel, and absolutely, I do what I want to do and what I feel is right. I don't want
Yeah.
to separate.
It's my party, and I'll cry
Yeah.
if I want to. But I absolutely believe that people should be, helping out each other, and y'all know that you're welcome to drop links in my chat anytime you want to whichever, as long as it's not a porn site or something I'm going to get in trouble for. Have at it, because
Mhm.
this is a casual chat. It's a place where we can just vent about things or discuss things. It doesn't always have to be, happy fun and giggles and shits and grins and giggles. It can be serious shit too.
Absolutely, it can be, and that's That's the difference on this channel is you talk about everything and anything and whatever comes to mind, or if somebody has a question, try to answer it, or whatever the case. And I think I try to do that on Wednesdays as well,
Yeah.
Wednesday mornings. But yeah,
And I would actually go to your shows more if I could sleep at night. But usually, right after Victoria's show, I'm back to bed. I'm
you're back
asleep.
to.
Yeah.
And sometimes I know you're there, but you're just lurking because your hands hurt and you can't
Yeah.
type.
Yeah. Yeah, we do. We all want people to respect the rules on our own channels. I agree.
Hmm.
Unfortunately, you have to put those rules out there every time you go live. So,
See, but you can't say this channel is about growing other channels. If you're putting a blanket statement there, then if someone drops a link and you don't like them or don't like the channel that they're dropping, you can't be a hypocrite and say no. That
yeah.
that's kind of mean. That's like, okay, no, you can only drop people's links that I like. No, no,
Well,
doesn't work that way.
I'll tell you, Okie Treasure Hunter still has me pissed off enough that I removed TG's. TG put Okie's link in my chat, and I took it out
Oh
because
my god.
they've irritated me now. So today, I mean, tomorrow might be a different day. Well, tomorrow's definitely a different day, but my next live, I might not have a problem with them getting promoted. But for today, I'm irritated as fuck with them. So no, they don't get promoted on my channel. Although I've mentioned them enough that people might be checking them out just to see what's going on. But that's I don't have a problem with, like I said, I don't have a problem personally with their content, um, or with their products or their lives or whatever, because I've never been there. So I can't say that I have a problem with them personally with their channel. What I have a problem with them is their unethical email use. Okay.
See, that's
Rhonda, are you bombing my email? What the hell? Okay. No, she's not.
Danny May. I'm actually I'm waiting on Terry's Charms to get back to me so I could do her interview. And I just emailed someone yesterday. So yeah, I've taken a break away from a lot of those interviews. I didn't want it to be, oh, okay, okay, okay. Every once in a while, throw in a little interview there.
Yeah. So I mean, I allow I don't have a problem with people sharing links to their a specific show or their channel or their eBay or whatever links they want to promote. I have no problem with that. Yeah, Jennifer, I agree. And Jennifer, I appreciate you dropping my link in chats, and Rhonda too.
Absolutely. Yes.
I absolutely appreciate you, Link Queen.
100. Yep.
I agree. I agree, Rhonda. I agree. Just like with an auction, the only links that should be dropping are for the people on screen. You
Yeah.
know. Um,
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. Just like when Danny May and Terry do, the paranormal, the only links that should be getting dropped is Danny May's, Terry's, and whoever that they have on there at the time. That's it. The people on panel, those are the only links that should be getting dropped. And it was very rude of Bold Lion to ask TG to drop his link during their show that day, which is the person that was like, who's in charge of this channel anyway? Who's the main mod? And I told TG, and it's nothing personal with TG. I said, TG, you really shouldn't be dropping links in the middle of a show. It's kind of rude. And TG disappeared on me. I don't know where she went, but if I pissed you off, TG, I do apologize. But it was nothing personal. It was kind of a message to everybody in the chat that it's just, I'm a hotness. It's just very rude to drop links during an interview type of show, to drop links to people that are in the chat, especially when they ask you to drop their link. Bold Lion is annoying as fuck too. So, that's could be a little bit personal on my part, but still it was a scheduled topic show that other links shouldn't have been dropped during, and he didn't have any right to ask you to do that. So it was nothing personal against you, TG. But damn, Patrick, can you drop my link? Patrick, such an asshole. And anybody that wants to drop links is more than welcome to in my chat. Go for it. Yeah, Rhonda, I wonder why.
Who does she don't see? I don't see.
Bold Lion.
Oh, I don't know who that is.
Yeah.
Drop it your damn self, Patrick. Oh, that's like, oh my God, I laugh my ass off. Tania, Hemlock Lady, right? Can someone
Uh-huh.
drop my link? Can someone do this? Can someone do that? Lady, do it yourself. Oh my God.
TG is a bit sensitive, my ass. TG harasses the shit out of everybody. Don't give me that crap. TG is a Welsh brat. Hey, Virginia. I don't know, Dibble. It's the same with Heffrey. If I go into a chat where I'm gray when I don't have a wrench, I cannot see Heffrey. But then I'll go into a chat that I have a wrench and I can see him, and I'm like, well, shit, how is that working? Because how can I get to? I mean, I could just put him on block myself, I suppose, but yeah, there are sometimes I can't see Jeffrey either. Everybody's saying hi to him, and I can't see him, and it's such a nice change.
He has you blocked, so if you have a wrench that
Oh, okay.
see, if you don't, then you can't.
Huh. Interesting. I guess the wrench makes all the difference, huh? Patrick. Yes.
I'm sure he does, right? Patrick.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure he has me blocked. I can't imagine him not having me blocked. But
No, I was talking about Patrick.
oh,
He said that he has it copy and paste scripts.
yeah. Well, I've been talking about a lot of people hotness. The Heffrey would be Jeffrey, Jamestown baseball commissioner, liar, piece of shit. Oh, feel bad for me. Hold on while I hold up this flashing neon "Pay attention to me" sign. Um,
Bunny boo, bunny
which
boo.
I actually don't have anything to truly rant about because I don't see him for shit. So I
What's that song? Let it go, let
yeah.
it go.
Well, I don't see him that often. The last time I know he was in a chat, people were talking to him and I couldn't see him. And they were all saying, "Oh, I'm so sorry." And it's so hard to lose somebody. So apparently somebody else in his family or relative close circle died. I don't know. He's always making shit up to get attention. So I have no idea. Whoever Tiger whatever is, I don't know.
Do you know Bonnie got me a brooch from was it I think it was Jabby's. She got me a brooch and it's these girls dancing and it's got a star and it's got that little swirl for stars in back. Oh
Mm-hmm.
my God. I am like in love with that brooch. I can't wait.
Bold Lion. Oh, Tiger, whatever. Yeah. Bold Lion went on Larry's listing show one day, and holy fuck, I the list of how annoying that person is would take way longer than I have hours left on StreamYard. Yeah, he still does that, Amy. Singing Tiger. Yeah, he sang. He knows one tune and he just makes up different words to it. Um, Yeah, and everybody everybody is his sister, everybody is his best friend. He knows everybody personally and can tell you all about them. I loved it when he told us all about Kathy. I'm like, really? And then Rhonda went on panel. I was waiting for him to tell us all about Rhonda, and I was gonna be like laughing my ass off, but he didn't. So mm, yeah, yeah. He's one of them people that will make up an entire life with you and you've never met him. You know what I mean? It's yeah, Jennifer. So yeah. But I have seen him pop into a few other shows, and normally I get to just and I have just ignored him in other people's chats. But when he did that in Danny Mays, that was just above and beyond, and that's why I said something. And of course, they had to be, who's in charge of this channel? Who's in charge of the chat? Guess what, bitch? And I let it go a couple of times. There were other things he was doing in the chat that were annoying me, and I finally messaged Danny Mae, and I was like, okay, Bullline is driving me crazy. And that's when she said that, to behave or else. So because it was in the middle of a show, and I'm trying to pay attention to the show, and I got this asshole in the chat causing problems. I'm like, stop it. So yeah. Dag nabbit, have a great day. You too, Papa Ron.
Did anybody watch Kathy's dumpster diving this week? Phenomenal. She mentioned me, Susanna. I was like so freaking. I was like, oh my god! Oh, she likes my Savers bag I sent her. Oh my god! Tina's like, get a grip, and I'm like, no.
Rhonda says she doesn't know how she keeps it all together some days. Rhonda, I saw your spelling the other day. You don't keep it together some days. Oh my god, she was writing in a different language. I was like, what the hell was that?
Yes.
I left it off, though. I left it off because I know she was on her phone. So,
but yes, but if I did that in the chat, I will be like persecuted. Look what she's doing. Look what she's writing. She can't write. Rhonda the other day, I'm like, what the hell? She go, when I open, when I close. What the hell is wrong with her?
that's when you know you need a break, right?
Oh my goodness.
Susanna, you have persecution complex. You really do. You're like, how come they can sell owls and turtles and I get screamed at?
It's true, Kodi. Come on. Kodi, seriously, common sense. Everybody gets to sell their shit. I bring mine up. Oh no, put that back. You can't sell it. So I try to sneak it in when they're not there, and then all of a sudden they pop up. We're lurking. I'm what the fuck?
Rhonda said, Susanna, and she flipped you off and then said, it's not true. It's all in your head. And don't make me come up there.
It's true, Rhonda. Come on.
Link is pinned at the top of the chat.
Whatchamacallit? Nikki brings out all these friggin' owls. Gabby brings out shit. Tania, and no, I can't sell lapis. I can't sell a friggin' owl. I can't sell turtles. What the shit? What the hell can I sell?
Well, I'll tell you. I already showed the turtle ring that I made. That will be the next time I have a sale. That will be up. I've also just made a ring with a moon and a butterfly. And I also will be making a ring with a moon and an owl. And I'm selling that shit. And if people don't like it, fuck you. So, but you better like it and buy it. Just, don't come after me with the woo, 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 red and blue lights and police and shit.
I'm not trying to make you guys look bad. Come on. I'm saying this kidding around. And I do it like kidding around too. Like the time that I kept bringing that stone owl or whatever, I kept doing that on purpose. I'm not trying to make you guys look bad. That is, that's not me.
I'll tell you though, because of this whole breaking the law thing, every time I see someone sell something that's on the list, I'm like, oh hell, here we go.
Yep. I think it's actually funny.
It is. It is funny. But yeah, I have owls and butterflies and turtles and all kinds of stuff, and that's what I have. So when I use them to make something, it'll get put up. The butterfly and the moon ring took me forever to try and get it to curve right. It was driving me crazy. So I don't know if I'm going to do that with the owl, because the crescent moon is kind of big. So it's a little too big for what I'm doing. But I do have a tiny one. I don't know. I'll figure it out. It looks cute though. It's very cute. But it took forever to get the whole thing down. Now I just have to polish it up. Make it all pretty and shiny.
I found a heart in my jewelry that I bought, and I tested it because now I got a tester. I can test, and it's
Yay.
18%, 18 karat gold.
Nice.
18, like we kept doing it 10, then we did 12, I mean 14, and then we did to the 18, and I was like, oh, and then I went to the 22, and then it was like, okay, no, the 22 too much. So it was 18 karat gold, and this thing weighs, I think it was like 7.2 grams, the heart.
Hmm.
So it's solid. I was
Yeah.
like, oh, look at this.
Bye, Amy. Have fun. I don't do TikTok. Yeah, yeah. The whole thing's taking on a life of its own. There is a thing with against the law to sell bears, but they never do that one, and everybody sells bears. But Robin did make a graphic for the bear police.
Mhm.
And my little mushroom that got gifted to me came from Nikki. So
Uh,
yay! I got shiitake in glass. Shiitake.
I think shiitake is probably one of my favorites. I love shiitake.
I do too. Tiny feet, little tiny feet. Yeah, Amy, I definitely would have commented. I do not do TikTok at all. People send me links to TikTok videos all the time, and I watch them sometimes, and sometimes I don't. It all depends on my mood, but I'm not big into TikTok at all. Um,
All right, I'm gonna get off of here because I got stuff to go do.
no,
Let me. Ah,
I don't want you to go. You stay.
you want me to stay?
I want you to stay.
Okay, I'll stay just for a little.
Yay! Yay! How to ship author signed copies of our book by media mail. Um, I have no idea. I've never sent anything media mail, so I do not know.
Mm. I've sent media mails. I need help learning how to ship author signed copies of our book by media mail. Ooh. Because media mail, you don't get insurance on that, do you? Or I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know.
That I'm not sure. I know I've sent media mail, but I don't know if there's insurance on that.
I'm still irritated at Pirate Ship for deciding that the box grew and got heavier a week after I sent it.
You need to start selling shit, Kodi, too. Again.
Well, I know, but I need to make shit before I can sell shit.
But you do have jewelry already made, don't you?
Not that much. No. Nope. And a lot of the things that I had already made, I have no idea where they are. They're in the land of the lost in my room, along with that solder that I still haven't found. And my jump rings and head pins and everything are across the room. I did find them, I just can't reach them. Yeah. So
Use
yay.
your grabber.
Nobody nope. Huh?
Use your grabber.
It won't work.
Oh.
It's too far away. I can't reach it with the grabber. And the grabber, you can't grab things that are that heavy. And this little tote with the handle, it's like a caboodle type of tote. Is way too heavy for the grabber. I've already broken 3 grabbers lifting things that are too heavy, and nobody can reach it actually. And it's just set. It's set just inside a box, like about an inch into the box.
Mm-hmm.
So even if I'm able to snag the handle, I can't pull it because it's blocked by the lip of the box. But it's like 8 feet away from the closest I can get to it, so I can't reach it. Nobody can reach it. There's too much stuff between the last area of free space and where it is. So I have to wait until all the stuff gets taken out of here, and that's a big job. So
Kodi, aren't you eligible to get like a CNA to come to the house, like a visiting nurse? They come in and they check on you and do some stuff that you need, like a home health aide.
well, they have nurses that will come, but they don't do any kind of household anything. Um, and I don't need health aid. I don't need somebody to come in here and check on me. So yeah, other than that, I'd have to pay somebody. They'll come in. They'll come in, and like when I had my surgery on my foot, the home health nurse would come and change the dressing on my foot and clean the surgical site and all that.
Mm.
Um, but they don't do any household anything. And technically, she wasn't supposed to come in the house either because we had 3 dogs in the house, and she's not supposed to enter into a house that has dogs in it. You would have to put the dogs, like lock them up in a room or put them outside or whatever. And since we had 3 dogs, we could only put one outside. The other one we had to hold on to. Mine was in my room, but she worked around that and just didn't tell them that we had one that was in the main part of the house.
But they do have home health aides. I should say here in Massachusetts, they do. It's
Yeah.
a program, and it's like, it's not visiting nurse. It's like, it's like a home health aid program, and they come in and they do like laundry for you. They do like if you
Here
dishes
you had,
or
here
clean
you
up.
had to pay for that. Here you had to pay for that.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Huh.
So
Oh,
I do
we
have
have,
to ask. I do have to ask my neighbor, one of them, either Luke or Donnie, if they know how to flip the door on my dryer, so that the hinges are on the other side, so that
yeah.
the door opens away from me. That way, I can get things out of the dryer. Because right now, the way the dryer is set up, I can't get anything out of it or put anything into it. Because when I'm in that little room in the wheelchair, the dryer is behind me. Um,
Yeah.
and that would I'm not a contortionist and I have a bad back. There's no way I can put anything. There's no way I can do that. So, and when I'm not in the room, like I'm sitting just in the doorway, um, you know, the
Right.
door opens towards me, so I can't reach anything that way either.
See, even Bonnie knows what I'm talking about. They do have the aides that come cooking, cleaning, bathing, and such. And Medicare, if you have Medicare, they'll pay for it.
Well, they've never sent me in that direction for any of that shit. And as far as I know, my Medicare won't do any. And I don't want anybody in here bathing. No, I can't even get in my tub.
Well, I
You
mean,
kidding me?
you can pick what they want, what you want them to do.
Yeah, Ron, exactly. And yeah, you can flip the door on the dryer so that the hinges are on the other side. Some of them you can, some of them you can't. I don't know if you can on this one or not. I have to have somebody look at it. I asked my landlord. I said, "Do you know how to, reverse the door on a dryer?" And he just looked at me funny and left. I also asked him about, making electronic payments for my rent, like through PayPal or something. And he looked at me funny and left. So I'm like, okay, I guess not. Because my son didn't show up this month to get my rent off the card. He was supposed to be here either um, Friday or Saturday, and he never showed up, never contacted me at all. So I was left hanging. My mom actually went on Wednesday and got my rent off my card for me, but I don't like having her do extra things like that. She gets very nervous at having to do things like that. She's afraid someone's going to mug her when she's walking away from the ATM. So I don't like to put my mom through more stress, but thank you, Rhonda. Um,
I'll be quiet now. It's true. 100% true what Rhonda said.
hmm. So, and my son did finally contact me. He said that the car broke down on their way here, and that none of them have phone service. But where he told me the car broke down was at a gas station, and in that area, there's all kinds of there was Wi-Fi. They could have used the damn phone messenger, but anyway, he did get in touch with me, and a few days later, finally let me know what happened. Yeah, I mean, he was just no call, no show, and that's unusual for him. He knows that I need the rent off my card. So I figured I'd ask the landlord if there was a way I could do it electronically in case that happened again. And he just like looked at me like I had 10 heads and said, "Well, we'll just see how it goes." I'm like, okay. Well, all righty then. Go smoke another joint in your truck in my driveway before you leave. Well, that's what he was doing when he pulled up in front of my house. He was smoking a joint. So it really doesn't surprise me that he was looking at me like I was from freaking another planet. I'm like, okay.
That's awesome.
I mean, he knew he was coming to get the rent, right? he came to my door with the air filter for the the heat pump, the AC thing.
Hmm.
And then he's like, "So you have the rent?" I'm like, "Yeah." He goes, "You got the full rent?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he goes, "All right, let me go get a receipt for you. If you knew that I was paying the rent and you came here to pick up the rent, why the hell didn't you just bring the receipt in with you?" He's got like this receipt book that why not just bring it with you? But no, he went all the way back out to the truck, got my receipt, and brought it all the way back in. I'm like, "Oh my god." Yeah, he was high as fuck. So if I can't get the rent off my card, he's just gonna have to wait. And this is, he didn't give me any other alternative to be able to pay it.
Hmm.
So yeah, he was stoned. He forgot it. He forgot the receipt thing, and I mean, last month he didn't even pick up the rent until the 18th of the month, and on the receipt that he wrote the 12th. So I'm just like this guy. Hmm. It's a good thing he's got a rockin' bod, otherwise he'd be really annoying. He's got a rockin' bod and some really nice tribal ink, so at least he's nice to look at. Yeah, Jennifer, I know.
All right, I'm gonna go because I really have a lot of stuff to do here. So
Oh my God, fine, Susanna.
I do.
I love you, Susanna. Thank you for coming on the panel.
I love you too, honey. You have a great day.
Thank you, you too.
Bye,
Give Gina a
everyone.
hug for me.
I will. I'll be in the chat, but I just need to walk back and forth and do stuff.
Okay,
Bye.
bye. If I trust my neighbor to get my card. Yeah, see, the thing is though, asking him to travel that far, I don't know if he would do it. I asked him to go get me a bag of tobacco once, and holy shit, it was it was an all day event. You know what I mean? So bye, Shirley. Yeah. And even having him use the card. Usually he uses the PayPal card. I usually don't give him my disability card, but because there's usually not $500 on my PayPal. But yeah, in a pinch, I could ask him, because I know he wouldn't steal it. Neither one of them would. Neither one of my neighbors that helps me out would. Yeah, in a pinch, if it came right down to it, yeah. So. So ironically, with my craft challenge projects, I have an apatite cabochon, which is absolutely gorgeous, and then I have a moonstone cabochon, which is also absolutely gorgeous. Mr. Jim picked out the moonstone for me. I was like, just pick one, and he did. Uh, the design that I have first, the apatite was the original main. I am very blessed to have them that help. The apatite was the main one, and then the moonstone was actually something I said, well, can I grab something to accent it? And the next thing I know, he sent me. But the moonstone that he sent me is a little too big unless I was going to make this huge honking piece of jewelry. So I'm actually going to make two different pieces. And ironically, even though the apatite is absolutely gorgeous, it's the moonstone one that the design is in my head, and I it's stuck there until I make it. And then I'll work on the apatite design. Because I love Moonstone. I love Moonstone. So I will probably be making a ring with the Moonstone and a pendant, possibly, because the apatite is kind of chunky. So I'll probably be making a pendant with the apatite. And my one neighbor, Luke, he's the one who put the kennel up for me, and he's the one who mows my lawn for me. He's very sweet. And in a pinch, he runs the store for me too, if I can catch him, because I don't have his phone number. So and Donnie, who lives across the street, someone who gives me a lecture anytime I ask him to grab me cigarettes. Um, which I've had a mad craving for again, but I don't have the money for cigarettes, so that's out. But he's the one that runs the store for me if I need it, and he brings me my mail, and he makes sure my trash goes out to the curb. So he's very sweet. They're very, very sweet. Now, the lady on the other side of me that I talked to right after Thanksgiving was all, "Oh, I didn't know you were over here all by yourself, and I'm so sorry, and you were here alone for holidays, and if I had known that, I would have run you over a plate of food." And da 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 da. Yeah, I haven't heard from her fucking since. She's like, "Oh yeah, I'll come and check on you and visit you and da 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 da." Bullshit. So, yeah, you can just keep your white ass home because apparently your word don't mean shit. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, words are cheap. But I don't know, Rhonda, probably because it's all still in boxes. Busting on you. I don't know. You should. I could see Rhonda trying to run an auction or something while she's out there yard sailing, try to sell shit. Rhonda, I know the answer. Ugh. Woohoo! Enjoy, Patrick, and thank you. Have a good one. Yeah, like Jennifer said, just don't go out there and buy more shit. Tell Liam he's not allowed to go buy anything either. Oh, Rhonda, the purple necklace that you had bought for me, that got there okay, right? I never checked up on that. The one that you had send to your daughter's address. Wanted to make sure it got there all in one piece. Yeah, Rhonda, but only if you actually flip it. Okay, good. I'm glad. Yay. Yeah, it's lots of inventory to flip, but you have to actually flip it for it to count. That was a really pretty purple necklace. You do. Well, I know you started doing sales. I just haven't really been paying much attention to YouTube these days. I'm just so tired all the time. And I know we have Mr. Jim's got a sale coming up tonight, right? So if anybody's got Mr. Jim's link, go ahead and pop that in the chat. I'm out of potato chips, so that's gonna suck. My cat fell off my drawer tower and landed on my bag of potato chips and popped a hole in the Ziploc that I put them in, so I had to eat them all so they wouldn't go bad. Yeah, I agree. I agree, Rhonda. Yeah. God, I'm so tired. I got nobody live right now. Which isn't to say that there isn't anyone live. I just don't have anybody live right now on my subscription list. Because I'm going to be ending this very shortly. Hey, Papa J. Oh, good. I'm so glad it went well. Thank you, Rhonda. Papa J, I am so glad things went well, and I hope you get to go home soon. I hate being in the hospital. I absolutely hate it. So y'all know the whole spiel. If you got links, go ahead and drop them because I'm going to be ending it soon. So Drop the links and I'll give you like 10 minutes or so to click on things and go check out channels and whatnot. And it's weird saying whatnot now because now there's that selling platform called Whatnot. So I'm not talking about that though, because I don't know anything about it and I don't give a damn. Hams time. Ugh. Not for me. For me, it's naps time. Well, Jennifer, you are allowed a day off. So if you do not feel like dropping links, honey, you do not have to. Bye, Wings. Have an awesome day. And I hope everybody has a great weekend and doesn't get annoyed by things like I do. Golf clubs that have to sneak up on your golf balls and filing systems that you sneak up on your folders. Stealth, please. Makes it all cool and shit. Nah. Devil. Here's my link. Rocket. Jennifer, damn munchies. Yeah. I don't have the munchies. I'm just hungry, but I'm more tired than I am hungry. So, dog's already been out. So, I'm going to take a nap. When I wake up, I'll go put the dog out again and then I'll make food. Nice, Bonnie. My PlayStation is in the PlayStation box. My TV is in a different room. I have not played my PlayStation in about 4 years. I just haven't had any place to set it up. So, yeah. Not only that, but I have a PlayStation 3. And it's got the audio jack has issues. So there's like a loud buzzing noise if there's no sound on the TV. So I always have to turn sound effects and music on and all that crap on it. If there's a pause in sound, all you hear is zzz. Sounds like someone's vibrator getting out of control. It's horrible. Snuggles are awesome. I can't sell it. Then I wouldn't have a PlayStation 3. I wouldn't have a PlayStation. All I gotta do is what I have to do is put a game case behind it so that the audio jack thing, the audio cable is pushed up a little bit, and then the buzzing isn't as bad. It was a refurbished one anyway, but yeah. But most of the games, my Dragon Age games are all PS3, so I need a PS3 to play them. I wouldn't have that much money. It's a PS3. Hello, with audio issues. Get what, $10 for it? Yeah. Not gonna get that much for it. The point is to sell shit that you don't want, and I still want that. I just don't have a place to set it up right now. Once I get all this crap out of my room, and I'm no longer living in a storage unit, then I'll have more space. I can set things up the way I want. I don't game online, so I could actually use that big giant TV, the space TV, as I call it. Definitely won't have a problem seeing anything on that TV, that's for sure. I think it's huge. It's like 72-inch TV, which is not mine, so I can't sell that either. I could use it, but I can't sell it. Bye, Barbara. Have a great day, and congratulations on your book, and much continued success. So this is fun, right? No, that's her YouTube channel. Tales from the Frozen North is on Amazon though, so you can do an Amazon search and find it there. All right. Well, I love you guys, and I thank you all for coming and hanging out with me. We had quite a few people in here actually today, which is very awesome. And I hope everybody has a fantastic weekend. Gotta go. Have a great day, everyone. Thanks, Papa J. I hope you get home soon, and I hope things continue to go well. Quick recovery. Have a quick recovery. Yeah, Dibble, get back to your azaleas. Quit neglecting your flowers. Everybody have a wonderful weekend. I will talk to you again on Wednesday. I will be live. Hopefully, I'm feeling all right to be live. And I will see you around the tube. Have a good one, everybody. Thank